Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the Cannapreneur Partners Canna News Break. So we've long spoken about the economic benefits to cities and towns and states for legalizing cannabis. And if you go back to some of the videos we've done over the last year and a half, we said that this tax revenue was going to be the main driver for a lot of states to legalize adult use cannabis, as they realize what's happening in their neighboring states. They realize the tax revenue in those neighboring states, and those governors and legislatures want to start capturing some of that, especially given COVID, especially what's happened to state budgets because of COVID. So we've long said that this is going to be the reason legalization, the pace of legalization, is going to accelerate significantly in 2021. And so far, that has borne out to be the case. So a couple of articles out. Illinois smashes marijuana sales record, exceeding $110 million in March. That's nearly $30 million more than the prior month and $20 million more than the record that was set in January of this year. So Illinois is breaking all-time records that are 2 months old at this point with their cannabis sales, and this is an interesting thing. This goes to what we were just saying. If you look at the sales in Illinois, they are selling. The data was about 25% in 2020. Sales went to out-of-state residents. That's getting closer to probably 30 to 40% right now, almost 50% in some months. Of Illinois cannabis sales are state residents. For instance, in January, $63 million was in-state, 22 out-of-state. In February, 57 in-state, 22 out-of-state, and 75 and 33 in March. So we're getting to that 40, closer to 50% in some months marks, where almost half the sales are coming out of state. Neighboring governors have noticed that, and this is the reason the neighboring states around Illinois are now racing to legalize, because they're sick of watching that money leave their state for another state. This piggybacks off an article just a few weeks ago. Sales tax revenue from legal cannabis topped $3 billion in 2020. It was amazing. The total tax revenue in 2020 jumped $1 billion from 2019, from 2 to 3, or 58%. In total, these taxes raised more than $3 billion last year, including $1 billion in California alone. Think about that. $1 billion added to California's coffers because of cannabis tax revenue. California saw a 40% increase in revenue. Some of the states that saw the largest percentages were and this is what really is good news, is some of the biggest increases in tax revenue were from California, from Colorado, from Washington, which are the oldest cannabis markets in the U.S. Some of them getting close to a decade of legalization right now. So when you're looking at this industry, what you're seeing is incredible sales, but you're seeing more customers enter the market. Every year, the number of people who use cannabis to treat ailments rises. And as that does, the market in your state is going to keep rising. So we said before, we have at least another 5, 6 to another decade of easy run rate in these states as more and more people enter the market. I still believe that to be true, but it's taxes, it's money. So if you follow the money from state to state, you will see that, once you have your one state legalizes, Massachusetts legalized in the Northeast, now we have Maine legal. Now New York's going to go legal. New Jersey's going to go legal. Once that one state falls, the dominoes start to fall. Then it starts falling south. We saw Virginia legalize. Now we have Pennsylvania starting to talk about legalization. So these governors, they see what's happening, and they desperately need this money. So we said it last year, and people were kind of questioning what we said, that we think half the U.S. will be either legal or in the process of legalizing by the end of this year. Stand by that prediction we made early last year. And not only that, I think it could be higher. I think it could be approaching 30 states by the end of this year that are either in the legislative or voter profits to approve legalization in their state. Not decriminalization, legalization, opening up the market. So we'll stand by that prediction. We'll see if it comes true. But check back for the next video, and we hope to see you soon. Bye now.